You drive past it every single day and never think twice. But behind that spinning brush and soapy tunnel is one of the most quietly profitable businesses in America. So profitable that Wall Street and private equity have been buying them up by the hundreds. The car wash. So I ran the real numbers. What it actually costs to own one, how it really makes money, and why the smartest money in the country is pouring into a business you've never taken seriously. Plus the trap that wipes out the people who jump in blind. Here's the pitch, and it's a good one. Cars get dirty, they always will. It rains, it snows, the roads throw salt and mud, and people keep paying to make their car shine. Better yet, the modern car wash figured out something genius: the unlimited monthly membership. Instead of charging you once, they charge you $20, $30, $40 a month, whether you show up or not. That's recurring revenue, the same model that makes software companies so valuable, bolted onto a concrete building with a conveyor belt. That's why this business went from a mom-and-pop afterthought to a Wall Street feeding frenzy. But that same success is exactly what makes it dangerous to enter blind. Let's build one from zero. First, you have to choose what kind of car wash you're actually building, because the costs are worlds apart. At the cheap end is the self-service wash, the coin-operated bays where the customer does the work. You can get into one of those for somewhere around $100,000 to $500,000. In the middle sits the in-bay automatic, a single machine that washes one car at a time. And at the top, the money printer everyone's chasing, is the express tunnel, the long conveyor that pulls car after car through in minutes. That one is a monster to build. Between the land, the tunnel equipment, the water reclaim system, and the build-out, an express car wash can cost anywhere from $1 to over $5 million. This is a serious capital business. But it's also why the returns can be enormous, because once it's built, it can wash a huge volume of cars at a very low cost per car. So how does the money actually come in? Volume and memberships. A busy express tunnel can push through hundreds of cars a day. A single wash might run you $8 to $20, but the real magic is that membership base. Sign up a few thousand members at $30 a month, and you've got a predictable, recurring river of cash flowing in before a single car even shows up. A strong express location can pull in anywhere from $500,000 to well over $2 million a year. The problem, as always, isn't the revenue. It's everything it takes to keep that tunnel running. So let's take a solid express wash and watch where the money goes. First, water and chemicals, the soaps, waxes, and gallons it takes to wash thousands of cars. Those smart operators cut the water bill hard with reclaim systems that recycle it. Then labor, the crew that loads cars, handles the vacuums, and keeps the site clean. Then the big one, equipment maintenance. That conveyor, those brushes, those pumps run all day, every day, and they wear out. A breakdown means a closed tunnel and lost revenue until it's fixed. Add utilities to power it all, credit card processing on every wash, insurance, and either rent or the mortgage on that expensive piece of land. So what's left? Here's what makes the smart money drool. A well-run express car wash, once its membership base is built, can keep somewhere between 35% and 50% of its revenue as profit. That is an exceptional margin for any business, and it's the whole reason private equity has been rolling up car washes across the country. But look closely, because here's the twist. Those margins only show up after you've done two very hard things: sunk millions into the right location, and spent years building the membership base that makes it hum. On day one, you don't have a money printer. You have a very expensive empty tunnel and a loan. And that exposes the real truth of this business. The car wash is not passive, and it is not cheap. You are the operator, the marketer chasing memberships, and the manager of a machine that must never stop running. It is semi-passive only after you've built it right. But when you do, few businesses on this list throw off cash like it. The winners obsess over three things: a high-traffic location cars can pull into easily, a membership base they grow relentlessly, and equipment they maintain before it breaks. So, is it worth it? Here's the honest verdict. It's worth it if you respect what it actually is: a real estate and volume business disguised as a car wash. Location is everything, more than in almost any business we've covered, because a wash on a dead road with no traffic is just an expensive building. Get the traffic, build the memberships, and control your costs, and it can absolutely become the quiet goldmine everyone whispers about. And if the millions scare you, the self-serve model is a far cheaper way to get your feet wet. It's not worth it if you underestimate the capital, or you buy on a bad corner, or you march into a market where a private equity chain is about to open 3 tunnels around you and drown you on price. And one hard warning. This space is crowded now, the easy money already got noticed. Don't overpay for a site or equipment just because everyone says car washes are hot, because everyone says it's hot is exactly when people overpay. The suds are real. The passive part is the lie. If this opened your eyes to a business you drive past every day, subscribe. Every week we break down the real economics of a business you've thought about owning. Next up, the one almost everyone romanticizes and far too many lose their savings on. The coffee shop. See you there.